Before we continue with the proceedings, we want to share with you a short tribute to Sis Zindzi Mandela, courtesy of Anant Singh and Video Vision. We came to know her as a friend, and we will always miss her.
My mother tried getting us into schools in Soweto, and the black principals then were very scared of police harassment. They were afraid to take us because one or two had already experienced, harassment from the security police for having us there. Then we had to use, we changed our surnames, and my mother took us to, a colored school in town. And there as well, the security police caught up with us and, had us kicked out of their school. And this went on and on in about 6 or 7 schools here in South Africa, in town, where we were just chucked out, we wouldn't even spend a month, we'd be kicked out, until such time that some friends of my mother's heard about our plight, and then they offered to have us educated in Swaziland.
Knowing Mama's strength and charisma and her determination, tremendous respect that I have for her strength as a woman, that she was able to be a single parent and she was able to put a smile on her face, always hold her head up high. We never saw her fall apart.
My father says, I cannot and will not give any undertaking at a time when I and you, the people, are not free. Your freedom and mine cannot be separated. I will return. Amanda!
A letter that he wrote to me that I obviously didn't get, where he was analyzing my poetry and so on. It was very touching, it was quite emotional. It is like some kind of personal comfort that at least the world recognizes the sacrifices that he's made, that he wasn't able to father us for many years, that when he was incarcerated, he suffered many losses whilst in prison, personal losses, but he still came out to be a man of peace and reconciliation. I'm glad that that is being documented and shared and that people continue to celebrate his life. I think it's very important for us to try to help implement his vision for South Africa, for South African children, for the youth in general, for the world, for everybody to realize. Now I think that the saying is it's in your hands. That's what the legacy institutions are saying. That's what he has said, I'm handing over. I think it's so important, for us just to, let go, let him be. I would do it all again. I can't imagine, that's all I've known. Everything else is just a fantasy. And what I've learned from this is to define myself not according to what I've suffered, the anguish and so on, but according to how I've survived that. And I think it's an important lesson, especially as in my capacity as a mother, as a grandmother. It's very important for me to be able to demonstrate that type of resilience and ability to see to have a more holistic approach to life for the sake of my children, especially during difficult times.